heap of bricks I saw, and I said, yeah, that looks good to stop the cork ball. Went and picked up two bricks.
And they were your first wicket-keeping gloves.
That's it. You see, a wicketkeeper is judged by his vision to start with. He should have a good vision. He should be an athlete.
Physical, yes.
Physical. He should be a good athlete. He should have his natural reflexes, natural ability, agility.
Yes.
Arey, by the way, we won the 1983 World Cup, my dear friends, without a coach. We take the best things out of him and try to be better than him. It's a learning process for one and all until life. You see, you become the best only with experience. That was the first best moment of my entire life and cricketing career. The more laurels, the more achievements you have, you got to be humble. Yes, you got to accept it. You see, ups and downs are there, as I mentioned.
Hello and welcome to the brand new episode of GIBS IRE Talks, brought to you by GIBS Business School, where innovation meets inspiration. I am Professor Prakash, your host today, and we have today as our guest the legendary Syed Kirmani, the hero of 1983 World Cup team. Well, to introduce Syed Kirmani, it will take hours. But the man behind the stumps during the India's historic 1983 World Cup win and crowned as the best wicketkeeper of the tournament with 88 test matches, 49 ODIs and a Padma Shri to his credit, he redefined wicketkeeping in Indian cricket. From sharp reflexes on the field to powerful insights off the field as a coach, selector and now author of his own autobiography, Stumped, which he launched at the iconic Lords cricket ground. Kirmani sir's journey is nothing short of legendary. Syed Kirmani sir, it's indeed a pleasure to have you here with us for this IRE podcast. Sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. So kind of you for your kind words.
And when we see people like you, what comes into our system is inspiration.
I'm really thankful for that kind of a thought which you have. This is the only way one could inspire and motivate one another, looking into one another's success, how one has climbed up the ladder of success, and which way, how did he come from, where did he come from. You see, that makes a world of an impact on whoever is meeting an established businessman or an iconic businessman or an iconic founder of an institution or an industry. When you meet Ritesh Goyal, I'm coming straight on to the point of GIBS Business School, right? How did Mr. Ritesh Goyal become the founder of this institution? You see, I have got to go deep into it to get myself motivated, inspired.
Yes.
And this is what the youngsters also should do. You see, they are the future of tomorrow. The students of the school, of any school, are the future of tomorrow.
Absolutely.
And this is where I would like to also sum it up by saying, you got to motivate yourself, you got to inspire yourself, looking into the iconic personalities where who have brought glory to the country,
yes.
who have brought glory to the institutions and the industries, whatever businesses they are into. So you got to be doing better than those who have already performed, those who are already established.
Absolutely. Sir, one question I would like to ask, since you are addressing the students. How are you, Syed Kirmani ji, as a student and when we started your cricketing journey? How are you?
You see, now I am from a very reasonable upbringing by my parents.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So my father was a stenographer. You know, these days the students will not know what stenography is, what shorthand is all about. Yeah. You see, when the minister...
And the typewriter is not there anymore.
Right, that's not there now. There's so much of influx into the IT.
Yes.
Technology is mind-boggling. Right. So on that count, my parents were from a very decent, respectable family. And I am carrying their genes. You see, every individual carries genes of his or her parents, 80%. So the upbringing which I got from my parents, I can never be grateful until life.
True.
You see, it's the upbringing of the parents which make an icon.
And did your parents encourage you to get into cricket?
No.
Oh my
no,
God.
No. My father was only since he was a government employee, right? He said, "Ke bhai, you study, get a degree, and get a government job." That was his only intention, right? Though he was a sportsman, I was told that he played hockey in his time. I don't know what sort of hockey he played and what sort of an athlete he was. He was a good athlete, I was told. And my mother played ball badminton.
Oh, yes. That's
in her school.
Yeah.
What sort of ball badminton she played, I don't know. They're talking about their time, 1930s.
Yeah.
So I'm carrying their genes. So there was an extra sporting blood flowing into me.
And wicket keeping came naturally to you?
Nobody told me to play cricket.
Yes.
There was it was all at the school level that I took part in all the sporting activities. House games, I played football, I played hockey, I ran 100 meters.
Yeah, we understood that you are
without informing my father.
Oh, yes.
Because he was only interested in my studies only.
Okay.
He said, "Pado, degree lo. Bas, that's it." So in our school, there was no such coach. Only a PT master who would put his whistle in between his teeth and blow. Chalo, jo football, who wants to play football, do football phek diye. Those who want to play hockey, go and play hockey. Those who want to play cricket, come for selections. So usme hai. So now the extension which I was living, my father was allotted a 1-bedroom quarter.
Okay.
1 bedroom. Okay, that's still there.
Yes.
That quarter is still there. It is under government control.
Okay.
Okay, my life was 25 years
in that quarter.
In that 1-bedroom upbringing. And that 1 bedroom was a storeroom for all of us.
And how did you manage all this cricket kit?
It was a school kit, which was provided by the school. In our time, there was no such, we could even purchase our cricket equipment. There was nobody to tell us what sort of talent I had.
But you were very quick to take off to Ranjis and get into national squad.
This is the gifted ability. This is the gifted ability right from school time. Right, I was taking part in sports regularly, and I was without any inhibitions. I was number one wherever I was.
Great.
Whichever group I played hockey, I was the best inside. Left inside. And I was the fastest. I played football, I was the best goalie. And when I went in for my cricket selection, junior school, at that time it was junior and senior. Right. So when I went there to see the kit bag, what I can find, boys went and took bats, pads, gloves, this and that, leke bhag gaye. When I saw an empty bag and in the corner I saw wicket-keeping gloves.
So you got it by you got it by elimination.
I had no other choice than to pick up those gloves.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
But before that, in the extension where my father still has that quarter. 1-bedroom quarters are still there. It's a well-developed area now. Jai Mahal extension.
Oh, yes.
At that time, there were only quarters there, government quarters. And the senior of the C-type, bigger quarters for the officers, they formed a Jai Mahal team, the senior most, and then we formed a cricket team there. He announced himself as the captain.
Okay.
So this is where, sir, being the youngest in that Jai Mahal team, the captain said, "Oh, go and stop the cork ball."
Oh.
I mean, now how do I go and stop the cork ball? And no pitch, nothing. It's a barren land there with boulders, stones, parthenium, thorns, So now how do I stop the cork ball? So I looked left and right. There were constructions which were taking place.
Okay.
I saw a heap of bricks.
Oh,
Bricks, a heap of bricks I saw. And I said, okay, yeah, that looks good to stop the cork ball. Went and picked up two bricks.
and they were your first wicket-keeping gloves.
That's it. So bricks were my first glove.
Oh my
And
God.
when I looked into my St. Joseph's Indian High School junior kid bag, I saw only wicket-keeping gloves there. And that's how I picked up gloves without any inhibitions, whether it's going to lead me, where it's going to take me.
And it really led you to real glory, isn't it? You were rated as world's best wicketkeeper.
Yeah.
And for us and for the audience, we want you to tell what are the qualities that a wicketkeeper require emotionally also.
You see, a wicketkeeper is judged by his vision to start with. He should have a good vision. He should be an athlete.
Physical, yes.
Physical. He should be a good athlete. He should have his natural reflexes, natural ability, agility. And these are the things which have to be worked on very hard.
That's the physical side, sir.
To strengthen your back, to strengthen your legs, you got to be a regular workaholic. And nobody told me. Nobody told me you are a good wicket keeper. Nobody told me you carry on. Wherever I was included in a team, I was performing to the best of my ability without knowing where I am heading. Nobody would to guide us. Nobody to guide us. There was no coaches at all in our time.
Yes.
By the way, we won the 1983 World Cup, my dear friends, without a coach.
Without a coach, yes. That's how it is.
We learned everything by watching others.
Yes.
Other great players of our time. We picked the best things out of them. This is what you all have to do. Looking into the best student, best business student in your group. See what he does. Take the best things out of him and try to be better than him.
So it's more a peer learning and learning from the team members.
It's a learning process for one and all until life, until eternity. You're learning, my dear friends.
Great.
You cannot say I am the best. You cannot say I am perfect. Nobody can say that. Nobody has been given that perfectness by the Almighty Lord.
During your time, when the group of wicketkeepers rated you as the best, during a time when Ellen Knott, Wasim Bari and all were there, can you recount that moment for us?
Oh yes, it was a fantastic feeling during the 1983 World Cup. You see, you become the best only with experience. You cannot one performance if you have taken 6 catches in an innings. You cannot be rated as the best. No. And if you win a match with your captaincy in one tournament, you cannot be rated as the best.
True.
You see, only the best, you have to be good first. Then after good, you have to be better. Then with experience and consistency is the key, which I showed all along, which brought me who I had considered the best in the world, like Alan Knott, Rodney Marsh, from Australia, Bob Taylor again from England, and Wasim Bari, who I had considered the best in the world on the same pedestal, my dear friends. Right? They were the jury to pick me during the 1983 World Cup along with Godfrey Evans, who
Legend.
Was considered the best all-time great wicketkeeper ever from England. Right? So he came to the dressing room and presented me with a silver glove and a silver ball.
Yes.
Saying, Syed Kirmani, world's best wicketkeeper.
Must have been
what
an awesome
honor this was.
Must have been an awesome honor.
What a personal honor. The first honor was to bring glory to the country and to keep the tricolor flying high at all times.
1983.
That was the first best moment of my entire life and cricketing career. The second best moment was being awarded the best wicketkeeper in the world. Till date, there's no such award given to any wicketkeeper.
Honestly, awesome.
Kya baat hai? What a personal honor this has been conferred upon me by the all-time great wicketkeeper, Godfrey Evans.
Absolutely honored, absolutely. So coming to the cricket of these days, the T20 wave coming and sweeping the test cricket away. Again, the current test series proved otherwise. But what do you think about the current cricket as a game. What is the discipline it teaches youngsters as a game and as an institution?
Yes. Now, cricket is known to be a gentleman's game. I would still like to believe that it is still a gentleman's game. Because there has been a drastic change from our time to the current era.
True.
Right? We never had any support staff with us in our time. There was no proper equipment. There was no doctor. There was no trainer. There was no support staff in our time. Nobody told us to play cricket. Now, the kind of facilities which are being provided to the youngsters of today,
It's an industry.
Hari Saab, is enormous. Right from the 5 years of age, the kid is in an academy with all the best of the facilities, amenities provided to him.
Yeah. True.
And it is put into his mind that you can represent looking into the potential of that kid, looking into the talent of that kid. The coach tells the parent that this boy has got good potential to play higher standards of the game. So we never had all this, but we just, with our own ability, we just picked it up looking into the iconic cricketers who we played against with. So this is where is the drastic change. There's no information technology in our time.
True.
You see, they were all biased umpires in our time.
Yes.
You see,
No DRS.
But natural. You see, nobody is perfect as umpires.
Correct.
So from that time, they came the neutral umpire. There was biased feeling
Correct.
in the umpires. Then came the third umpire. Now it is in third umpire. And the technology, you see,
yes,
is so mind-boggling, and so it's become a necessity now.
True.
Because of biased umpiring decisions, there used to be animosity between the teams and the players.
Yes.
You see, he's cleaned out, but the umpire wants to see that great player score 100.
Yeah.
He doesn't give him out when he's clearly out. So this is where the sledging takes place. This is where the angry
Animosities come.
That's right. All these things do take place. But
I
now,
think cricket has been a great teacher for you for life, on values of life.
yes, cricket has become a big business industry now.
Yes.
It's become a biggest industry. You won't believe that we were getting 10,000 rupees per test match, 5 days.
Oh my God.
Now, what are they getting? Do you know? You Google and find out. You see, an IPL cricketer who has just played league cricket, not even represented the state. Hardly he has represented the state. He's a crorepati.
Correct.
I'm glad
Yes.
that there's so much of money which has come into this great game. Right? So you need not go for any job. If you can play IPL consistently with your good performance,
Your life is made.
your life has made generations, right? I'm so glad for the current era of cricketers that there's so much of money. We are also, whatever we got, we are very content, we are happy, and God has been very kind to all we cricketers who never had money in our time.
Absolutely.
They're all doing well, they're all very content, and very happy for the current era of cricketers who are earning so much of
lot
support. Yes. We were the poorest board when we played BCCI. Now we are the richest board.
It's a great transformation.
How did we become the richest board? Because of the influx of the television.
Yes.
You see, television did everything. You see, now promoting the products of our country, promoting the cricketers, promoting...
It's a huge... Cricket is a huge industry now.
Absolutely. Sponsorships have come forward. Sponsors have come forward to come into the limelight.
Yeah.
So-and-so is a sponsor for the IPL.
Yes. Truly.
Yeah,
Sir, your book, we come to your book, autobiography, which is making waves. And the first thing that we would like to ask you is the honor that you got of launch in House of Lords.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes. Never ever dreamt that my book launch can take place in England, in London.
In London, yes.
It coincided so beautifully with my co-authors, Dakshish Pathak, who wrote my entire cricketing journey, in the book. And Debashish and Gupta, who has been a very successful author, who have written a few books, who he gave me an honor to launch his books. And then that's how we came together when I told him that is Debashish and Gupta, who settled in England.
Yes.
He is the professor in Portsmouth University.
And we understand that no English cricketer got this honor of
No Indian has been given that honor at the House of Lords.
House of Lords. Yes.
Yours sincerely was conferred upon and blessed. And how it happened was Dakshesh Pathak from Ahmedabad. Then the Lord Bhikkhu Parekh, who's the Lord of House of Lords,
House of Lords,
in
yeah.
London, Parliament House. He happened to be a chief guest in Ahmedabad in one of the functions, came down from London to attend that function. And Dakshesh Pathak forwarded my book to him, presented my book to him, saying that Syed Kirmani, through Syed Kirmani, we are offering you this book.
Oh, he presented.
And at the same time, he is looking forward to launch his book in London. So from there, it started off. So Bhikkhu Parekh, Lord Bhikkhu Parekh, I'm indebted to him for the honor he bestowed upon me. While going through the synopsis of my book, autobiography, he immediately told Dakshesh Pathak, okay, can I give that honor to Syed Kirmani to launch his book at the House of Lords? Immediately, instantly, this has happened. And it was accepted by Dakshesh Pathak. And he informed me about that. And the floor went off my feet.
Yes.
Right? Okay, never ever dreamt, never ever imagined that the launch could take place at the House of Lords.
Honestly.
And
And we are sure that book has got all that classy stories of your...
I'm sure that would have inspired and motivated the way I climbed up the ladder of success with all the setbacks which I faced, which I overcame. Never give up. So that's the way it should be to all of you students. And this is where you should inspire your own self. Self-inspiration, self-motivation is the best.
No,
You don't need a role model. You don't need a role model. There are iconic role models in all disciplines of life globally. Right? You don't have to say that I want to be like ABCD. You got to say that I want to be better than ABCD. That's the way you should inspire yourself. That's the way you should motivate yourself and work hard. There is no excuse for lack of effort. That is important.
And you stay so humble, Kirmani sir.
Yeah.
How do you manage this?
This is the genes of my parents, which I'm carrying.
And it's a lesson for everybody that
Absolutely.
humility.
You see, the more laurels, the more achievements you have, you got to be humble. A classic example I would like to just quote very quickly, like a branch of a tree laden with big fruits tends to bow down. That branch can never look up like this. With its achievements as big fruits, it always bow down. Likewise, you have to, with all your glories, with all your achievements, with all your laurels, to what you have brought to your family and to your country, you got to be humble. People should talk about your glory, your
Not
achievements, and your whatever you have done. Good.
And,
So that's the way
how did you manage even the small failures also with so much of grace?
Yes, you got to accept it. You see, ups and downs are there, as I mentioned. You have to take it in the right spirit and fight it out. So what if I have failed in one innings? I must do better in my next innings. So what if I've dropped a catch? Next, I will never drop a catch. That should be working on your mind. And improve upon yourself to what mistakes you have done. Never repeat the same mistake. That's the way to go about it. Consistency is the key.
Consistency is the
And
key.
be determined and dedicated to that cause. You see, honesty with sincerity is the key to success. That's another key. I've passed it on to you.
Great.
Be honest and sincere in whatever deal you do in. And that is what will bring you success. And this is where you become a role model to your friends, your family, whoever is with you. Okay, here is a man who's sincere, who's honest in every activity of life. That's how it should be.
And one last tip we can't leave you without asking this tip. How do you stay so fit, healthy, go up and down the stairs like the way you have done now?
Yeah, this is the way one should look after yourself. Physically fit you got to be. You got to be very consistent in your physical activity. Like you got to go for a good walk, jog. You have wonderful facilities provided in your institutions. You have greenery around. You have parks around. Go consistently into that. Do your exercises in your own way. You have on your cell phones yoga exercises. You have trainers. You have everybody here. Follow them to keep yourself in good shape and good health. If you're healthy, you can perform to the best of your ability. You see, now you got to retain that goodness, good health, which will help you in your old age.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You see, what you do at your young age, you should continue. Be consistent.
Consistency.
This will help you. If you can take care of yourself in the right perspective, that's the key. Right perspective, you can take care of anybody else.
Great, sir. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you so much, sir.
I wish you all the best, all you students who are listening to me.
Yeah.
And I wish you every success in your lives.
And to all the viewers, it has been a pleasure to host Padma Shri Syed Kirmani sir today in our IRE podcast. Your resilience, your wisdom, your humility.
Thank you.
You are great. All these are lessons for the students and the younger generation. Yes. It has been absolute pleasure to host you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Hari. Thank you so much once again.
Follow us at GIBS IRE Talks and at GIBS Business School for more stories from bold leaders and change makers. I am Professor Hari Prakash signing off today with this version of IRE Talks, powered by GIBS Business School, where innovation meets inspiration.